Episode 162. So Ted and Andre are at Uptown, and Ted tells Andre he came so close to knocking Hater Carlton out. And I say he should have, because Hater Carlton needs to stay in this lane and get out of him and Nicole's business and give the woman time to figure out if pursuing him is what she really wants to do. But I think he already knows that answer. It would be no. So Andre tells him he's better than that. And sometimes somebody can make you just want to knock them the hell out. And with Carlton, that's the case, because you're supposed to be Ted's boy. He's supposed to be his boy. They grew up together. I mean, they got to practice together. He's going to put his business or, with him and Ted in jeopardy just to pursue Nicole. Is it really... does it really, I don't know, is it really worth it? I don't think so, but it ain't me. Ted asks Andre for advice on how to win Nicole back, and Andre tells him that he's not going to like what he has to say. Next, it's Halloween, and Tyrell and Jessica are dressed as a knight and princess, I guess, and they only have the crowns, so Martin and Smitty tell them not to do what they wouldn't do. Basically, don't do a Samantha. But they're leaving the house, so I guess they're letting them know don't go over nobody's house or try to rent a room or something like that. Well, and Samantha's sitting there on punishment. I bet Nathan ain't on punishment. Bet he walking around doing what he wants to do. Oh, and looking for his next victim while she's sitting up there looking bored on punishment. Next, Andre tells Ted he can win Nicole back by giving her space. And if he does that, Nicole may realize how much she misses him. And Ted says, what happens if she moves Carlton in? And Andre lets him know, then you'll know where it stands, basically. And Ted says he'll do it Andre's way because Nicole is worth the wait. And he's going to have to give her some space. What else can you do? Next, Cray Cray shows up to Nicole's house trying to trick or treat with some angel outfit on, knowing that she's the devil. And Nicole tells her the candy is for the kids. And then Vernon's there with Nicole, so he lets her know that she needs to leave. And Leslie, acting like the big kid that she is, goes and steals some of Nicole's Halloween candy and runs out the door. And that's just like, how childish are you? Next, Vernon advocates for Hater Carlton, telling Nicole she should give him another chance. And I think Vernon just wants Nicole not to get back with Ted. Because I don't see why Hater Carlton would be the best option for her. Because I don't think he would be. Next, Tyrell sees no good Nathan at Orthy Jeans, and he's on the phone telling someone that the DMV's next top model, meaning Samantha, wants him to punch her V card, and it seems like he's going to have to wait a while. And see, this is what June meant when she said that the boy was no good. All he's doing is just trying to put as many notches on his bedpost as possible. He don't give a damn about nothing but having sex with the girl and moving on to his next victim. Next, Andre sees Ashley and Derek dressed up as a married couple, and he asks did they tie the knot already, and they tell him it's just costumes. And Derek's looking like, I better hurry up and try to marry Ashley because Andre all in our business. And he could tell by the way that Ashley's looking at Andre that she still has feelings for him. And so then, that's making Derek uncomfortable and feeling like he may lose her. But if you got to do all of that, you done already lost her. Next, Cray Cray sees Ted at Uptown and she tells him she went by Nicole's and the witch was in an empty house. And Ted tells her, good, that means that Nicole still loves him. And Cray Cray lets him know that she's upset to hear that he's still holding on hope for Nicole. And again, being delusional, of course he is. He was married to her for decades. Of course he's still holding on to hope that she'll, want him back. Duh. So she tries to persuade him to let Nicole go. Yeah, okay. And she should know that she's just wasting her breath. I don't even know why she keeps doing it. Next, no good Nathan tells Tyrell he can't wait to add Samantha to his body count. And then he tells Tyrell what's his move. And he's an arrogant little bastard. And he's sitting up there trying to flinch at Tyrell and hoping that Tyrell cowers down and let him look like he's, a big man and like he's somebody to be scared of. But I'm glad Tyrell is holding his, he's standing his ground. Next, Martin and Smitty brings Samantha to talk to Nicole, and Nicole asks Samantha, why is this the first time that she's hearing about Nathan? And Samantha tells her situationships are a thing with kids her age. Nicole tells Samantha that even her mom and dad would have grounded her for making out on the couch. I think anybody's parents would have, unless you just got some trifling ass parent that don't care. So Samantha adds that they found a condom on the floor. Next, arrogant ass Nathan tries to intimidate and scare Tyrell. But again, like I said, Tyrell stood his ground and he took up for his sister the way that a brother should. So Nathan realized that Tyrell is not going to cower to him. So then he just makes a little smart ass comment about tell your sister to hit me up and walks away. Next, Nicole asks Samantha how would she feel if she had sex with Nathan and he didn't want to be with her. And then Nicole asks, does Samantha want Nathan to be her boyfriend? And Samantha says maybe. So Nicole asks her, where did Samantha get the idea that if she sleep with Nathan, he's hers? And then Samantha says, Cat. And it's like, yeah, Samantha, you got a lot to learn, because I don't care if you did hear somebody else say something similar, but she misunderstood what Kat and Chelsea were talking about, because that's a whole different situation between adults, consenting adults who want to be with each other, not just a teenage girl who's sleeping with the high school HO. Next, Derek is trying to get Ashley to marry him tonight, and Ashley begins to start panicking and says she doesn't want to get married at work. And he only wants to get married because they just ran into Andre, and he just needs to stop being so damn insecure. If she wants you, she'll marry you. If Andre is still a threat, he's still going to be a threat if she marries him. Next, Jessica tells Tyrell he was brave standing up to Nathan and that she wants to be alone with him. So I guess that turned her on because he was so brave. And we already know what that means. Just make sure that they don't go to the house and get on the couch, because then Tyrell's going to be on punishment too. Next, Martin is listening in to Samantha and Nicole's conversation, and he walks in when he hears Samantha say she got the idea to sleep with Nathan from Kat. So Samantha tells him she overheard Kat talking to Chelsea about her and Tamaz sex life. And Nicole tells Smitty and Martin that Samantha suggested moving in with her for a while. And maybe that'll be good, because she is a teenage girl and she needs a woman's point of view. And since she can only visit June at Orthy Jeans, maybe it's best that she goes and stay a while with Nicole. And that ends the episode.